Believe he is on the way. Get some people to chime in. Get some people to chime in. Get them to come on in here. Get them to come on in. And I'm going to try to see if I can get my co-host on the dial. Welcome to Thrive 365, by the way, people. See if I can close this out. There we go. Block out. Welcome to Thrive 365, where success, substance, and relationships matter. I am your host, Dietrich Waters. My Renard Polk is not here at the moment, but he is on the way. Stay tuned. Y'all stay locked in. Don't go anywhere. For the people that's coming on the line, man, trust me. Thank you for chiming into this channel, man. Do not go anywhere. My co-host will be here in a minute. Tonight's topic is people are different. They absolutely are, man. Don't get it twisted. Like, at the end of the day, everybody's special. Everybody want to feel special. Everybody want to be special. And you absolutely are. But you have to know that. But you also have to absolutely know that other people are special within their own right. Real talk. And they're just different. Like, nobody's the same. God made us this way. Like, at the end of the day, if we wasn't different, we'll be robots, right? Look, I can't wait to get my guy on the line because I want to rap. He hasn't chimed in just yet. Say no more. No worries. Let me get this here. Y'all excuse me. My setup is different tonight. I got to work on my setup. Yeah, I got to work on my setup. But tonight's topic is people are different. And don't get it twisted. Everybody wants to believe they are so special. And you are. Other people are special as well. You just had to understand that at the end of the day, if we were all the same, we would be robots. Okay? We're not robots. We're human beings. So with that being said, man, we all have our individuality. We all have the way that we move. We have the way that we... Wait a minute. Y'all, hold on. Something just happened. I don't know how in the world it just happened. But guess what? People? Guess who's here? Nardo in the building, man. Hey, y'all know I be on the move, man, doing my thing, rocking and socking. I mess around and get caught up in traffic, man.
Boy.
This guy, he called me earlier, was like, my guy, listen, I'm gonna have to pull your number today, but guess what? He didn't even do my number. He's here damn near on time. Look at him, he huffing the puppy. You all right, man?
Traffic beat me down.
You need some water, brother?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm okay.
Because I can hold it down while you take a quick break.
I'm
all right, there it is.
I'm glad I made it.
Hey, Jocelyn, what's going on? 21 gun salute, girl.
Oh, I know that young lady.
Yeah, no, that young lady, he made it here safely. He's here. That's what's up. It was this Lilia Glenn. It's your lovely wife. Lilia Glenn, Tamika Lyles. We got some people on the line here, man. We just doing a couple of shout outs, man. I messed around and started the show. Look at that, Nard. I messed around and I left my setup. Okay. So guess what? Yeah, no. Look, one thing about our followers, man, they rock with us. Yeah. And they want the best from us.
They do.
Let's give them the best.
Okay.
Look, y'all. This is going to be real quick. I promise you, this is going to take like 30 seconds. You ready? Boom. Grab that. I hope we ain't going to be too low. Bam. There we go. Nardo brought this set up. Hold on. Oh, snap. I moved it somehow. I'm coming, people. We're coming. We are coming. We just want to get right for y'all. There we have it. Is that too low? Not low?
That's good.
That's good?
Yeah.
Tipped it up just a little bit more. Here we go. Hold on, people. I think this is going to be it. This is going to be it right here. You ready? Perfect. I know it. Cool. There it is. Listen, y'all. Man, we are working on something magnificent. We are working on something. I actually signed some. I don't like this. Y'all, excuse me one more second. Bam. Now, you know people have technical difficulties, right?
They do.
How many shows we done did so far?
It was about 7 or 8.
About 7 or 8? No, we done did more than that. This probably like the ninth one.
9?
But look, I got you, Doc. Look at that. Check this out, man. My brother's keeper. Bam, there you go, brother. It's hot out there, man. We're in GA, man. Atlanta, Georgia. What's happening, homie? Woo. Listen, man, this is like our ninth or 10th show, something like that. But listen,
Appreciate y'all too.
we figuring things out. We getting the bugs worked out because we made a decision that we really want to do this. Like we really want to do this. At first, it started out us just having conversations with each other. And then it started out with us having conversations with you guys. But we want to take it to another level and keep having conversations with you guys, but in a setup that will be conducive, and you can share with somebody and be proud of it and say, listen, man, they're professionals now. They started out trying to really appreciate this thing as professionals. They try to use professionalism as much as they can, even though I done drove in the car.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But the one thing for sure is what we talk about when we preach on this channel is consistency, you know, being persistent and being consistent. So we're trying to do this thing as consistently as we can by any means necessary. Because we need it, and we've been told by some other people that they need it, right?
Yeah.
You say you done bumped into some people,
Man,
right?
I bumped into some people who have told me that this little thing that we're doing has blessed them.
Yeah, right answer, man.
I mean, I'm serious. And when I heard that touched me. I'm like, okay, because I knew it was a reason for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, Lord, you know, what reason is it that I had Trick ask me to do the show with him? You know, and I'm thinking. Then when that person said that, that solid.
That was solid.
That
did.
confirmed it.
That
I'm
did it.
all in.
That did it. And
I'm all in.
I don't know about you, Noah, but I do appreciate the people that has inboxed me as well, and that gives the encouragement that they give.
Yes.
And I've also had some people, man, ask me for advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a counselor. I'm not no damn counselor. I'm gonna clear that out. I'm gonna put that out there.
Cause we learning too.
But I do appreciate, you know, conversing with the people that had hit me. The conversation had been productive for myself as well. You know, cool conversations. But I just want to put it out there. We are not counselors.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I've learned a lot from just the followers. Some of the things, some of the people who be on here be having PhDs and doctorates and this and that, or CEO of this, manager of this, and have a lot of great experience and just things, gems, nuggets, as we like to call it, to you know, to give it to everybody, and I really just appreciate it.
Yeah, straight like that, man. Well, without further ado, man, I kind of got started already because I didn't know how long he was going to take. But for the people that just coming on, man, welcome to Thrive 365. I'm your host, Dietrich Waters.
Co-host Renard Pope. How y'all doing?
Come on, man. This is Thrive 365. This is the channel, man, where success, substance, and relationships matter. I'm talking about we get into it, baby. It is a discussion, and we have came here to have it. Tonight's topic, Lotto.
Different. Was it different people?
People are different.
People are different.
People are different. I know I hit you with it the last second.
No.
I hit him with it at the last minute, man.
That's
hit him
cool.
with it at the last minute. So
Different people, different perspectives,
Yeah.
different walks of life. I'm gonna start it off like this. Just today, went to Walmart, and this just shows you the different perspectives that people have. So, you know, went in Walmart, got what I needed. I'm walking out. I'm getting into my truck. It was a young girl walking right behind me. She just happened to park right beside me. All right. She had scrubs on. Looked like she worked in a hospital.
yeah,
All right. We both couldn't get in our car at the same time. So there's an older man. He's coming around. He sees that one of us gonna be leaving.
okay,
All right. So he was just being courteous. Pulled up. He saw that he had
Oh,
like she parked right there. Let me back up.
okay,
Let her come out.
yeah,
this young lady, I don't know if she wasn't ready to go yet, but she saw what he's doing. She like, go.
She popped.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, she popped.
Go. When I tell y'all, you would have thought she had a mental disorder. She started banging her hand on the side of the door, hitting her head on the steering wheel.
No.
Go.
Somebody needs some medicine, man.
I'm not leaving yet. I mean, this girl was so upset. You would have thought this man actually did something to her, right? So let me tell y'all the crazy part about it. After she did all that, right? This was a little older. So she finally leaves. So I wait because I want to see what he got to say. That's just how I am. So he gets out the car. I said, sir. I said, that was a little uncalled for. He says, excuse me, young man? I said, what just happened? All that loud screaming. Because everybody in the parking lot saw it.
Yeah.
They was thinking, what's going on?
Yeah.
This older man was hard of hearing. So he didn't hear anything she had to say.
Wow.
Right? Basically, he didn't know what was going on. All he knew is I'm just trying to be courteous enough to let somebody come out. Right? So I don't know what her thought process was. Her perspective was different. His perspective, he didn't even know that she had did all that.
Right.
So my thing is, I'm like, wow, all that for nothing.
Nothing.
And this person was just trying to be courteous. I don't know what her thinking was, but we all have different attitudes, different perspectives, different ideas. I don't know what hers was.
Different equilibrium.
Yeah. But
Something wrong with the cerebellum.
it was crazy. I'm just like, wow. And it made me think about it, how different perspectives can kind of shape how we look at, certain people, certain things that they have done that maybe didn't make sense to us, but in their mind made all the sense in the world. Another case in point, and I wanted to share this. When we're dealing, and some people here, I know y'all all are law enforcement. When you're dealing with law enforcement, keep in mind, you have a perspective, they have a perspective.
Come on, man. Come on and preach, man.
You can never think, a lot of times we make the mistake of thinking that everybody thinks like you.
Right.
Everybody has your same coolness. Everybody has your same common sense. They
Right.
don't.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't have your recollection, man.
Don't have it.
Trust me.
So just in these two situations, different perspective, different ideas, what this person's gonna do, how this person's gonna react, or how this person isn't gonna react, or are they not gonna be receptive to it. So just something to think about, because man, on a terrible note, it's people getting killed out there.
Yeah.
Just because, maybe you didn't want to take a BS ticket.
Yeah. And people not being mindful, man, that it's very simple. Just like the topic, man. People are different. People are not mindful that these people have lives. These people have BS going on. Maybe he ain't get none the night before. Maybe he going through it with his wife, okay?
Maybe.
I'm just saying. Straight up and down.
Everybody entitled to a bad day.
But you know what? Me a quick story, man. I had an officer pull me over. I had my daughter in the car. Man, he was beat all the way up. You hear me? Black eyes, black and blue eyes, man. Somebody done already done beat him up. And here I am, little black man. I'm like, I'm gonna keep my hands on the steering wheel. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody done beat him up already. I don't want him trying to take that out on me. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, people are different. You never know how people deal with things, how they process things.
How they process it.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, being mindful.
But with that, be mindful. The energy that you put out
Yeah.
is what you're going to get back.
That
Seriously.
part. Seriously.
If you respect somebody,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they're going to respect you. Now,
9 times out of 10.
it's going to be situations, don't get me wrong, but
That's
that's
what
how I
they
live
do.
my life. That's how I know he lived his life.
Yeah.
And we've been successful with it.
Yeah. It didn't kill me out of some mess, man.
Man.
It killed my son out of my son had a situation. Hit man, if you on this thing, man, contest to it, man. Look at man, my son. I teach my children how to conduct themselves and have composure. Watch your posture, watch your tone. watch what you say, watch what you do. You know what I'm saying? Not just because, you know, I don't want anybody to be inferior to you, or I don't want you to be scared. I want you to be wise.
Wow.
So at the end of the day,
That's the
man,
word
I
right
told my son what I taught my son, and he was at this school up in Harrogate, Tennessee, LMU. When he went to Lincoln Memorial University,
Okay.
he redshirted for the basketball team up there, and he was going to a friend's house, and the friend stayed in like some townhomes.
Okay.
He pulled in the back of the townhomes. Police pulled in behind him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was a racist situation. I hate it. It is what it is. It was a racist situation. You know
It's
what I'm
out
saying? My freaking son. You know what I'm saying? After he hit me about it, I ain't gonna lie. My heart was beating, made me feel like I want to come go to Harrogate, Tennessee, and do something about it. But he dealt with that officer with so much passion and composure. The officer felt led to leave him alone. He asked my son a couple questions. My son answered the questions. He didn't poke his chest out and he wasn't huffing and puffing, but he didn't hold his head down either. He stood firm like a man,
Okay.
told the officer what he needed to know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not running, I'm not backing down, but at the same time, I respect your position, officer. I respect where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? I'm allow you to do your job,
There you go.
so both of us can go home in peace.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean?
That's it.
And basically, my son was saying that he felt that he was being, you know, he was prejudiced. He was in a prejudiced situation. But because he did exactly what he needed to do, the officer looked at his sweater and it said LMU basketball. He said, "You play basketball?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "You play basketball at LMU?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Okay, all right, okay. What you doing in these parts?" He was like I just told you, I was coming to see a friend." He was like you just told me? Are you getting smart? He said, "No, I was just letting you know that I had said it before, and I'm just letting you know. I'm coming to see somebody, and I'm gonna go do what I need to do, and I'm gonna go on about my business.
Okay.
So I can have a good night, and you can have a good night." That's what my son told the officer. Come on, man. I was like, "Now that was a grown man answer, man."
There you
And
go.
when he told me that, man, I said, "Boy, I taught you well, boy. I taught you well." So instead of popping his gums and, "Oh, I know the law, this and the third," which most of us don't.
Right.
Most of us don't. We got some that do and don't practice it. You
Most
know
of
what I'm
us
saying?
do not
But
know the
most
law.
of us don't know the law. But one thing you can learn and you can know, you don't have to go look it up in a book. You can learn etiquette.
Etiquette.
Learn how to talk to people.
Man, that's so deep. I want to touch on something you said, being wise.
Yeah.
Man, that you know what? You know one thing I like about wisdom? It's one of those things where, like, I was younger, right? I remember going to college, going to Georgia State. I'm popping my collar, college boy.
Right.
You know, my father, old school man. I came to a point where, you know, I'm learning. I'm thinking I'm smarter than him.
And your daddy?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm
Okay,
smarter
so
than
you're in
this dude.
college.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
college.
okay.
I got all this new information.
Yeah.
But, you know, growing, I realized, man, it ain't nothing new under the sun. The same math that my dad learned, I learned. Same math.
Oh no, dog.
well,
they got some new.
Well, the way they
now.
teach it,
Right.
how they come to the conclusion is different, but it's the
Gotcha.
same. It's the same math.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha.
my thing was, what I realized is the wisdom is what allows you to move through life, and you can almost see, like, with the wisdom, you don't even, the situation don't even have to be here yet. You can see the situation coming down the road, and you already know how to move. It's almost like when you see your son doing something, you be like, "Don't do that, son, because let me tell you what's gonna
Let
happen."
me tell you what's gonna happen, man.
Not, it ain't happened yet.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me
gonna
tell
get
you,
with you, though.
if you do that, this is what's gonna happen. And then it's like, well, Dad, how you know? I've lived it.
And now,
That's what I like about that wisdom.
Yeah.
It's like it trumps the knowledge. I mean, you know, because people, I know young people, we want to be so smart. Well, yeah, I got this, I got that, I graduated from here. I got this degree, I got this certification. Okay, that's great. That's great.
Wisdom, you know.
Wisdom gonna show you how to apply it.
I'm
Though.
tell my kids. No, I don't talk down to my kids, but when they ask crazy questions, and I tell them, "Hey, look here, man, I'm smarter than you. I have wisdom. You know what wisdom means? It's another way to say I'm wise, dummy. I know it's corny, man, but I had to put it out.
Hey,
I'm wise, dummy. I've been there already. Don't worry about it. It's coming down the pipe. It's coming for you.
That's it, man.
Yeah, straight up and down, man.
So, let's see. Who's that? Anybody on here talking? I know.
Ain't nobody saying
I know
that.
our followers have some good things
I
to
gotta
say.
get a little closer tonight because the setup is different. I know y'all see this thing jiggling. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna fix that. We got some coming for y'all.
Man, I would love to hear what some of our followers got to say because I know they got some good examples and situations that they've been in. I already know. Is everybody kind of quiet out there tonight? How's everybody doing on this Tuesday?
Yeah, we didn't get that part out the way.
We did.
We didn't get
Hope
that
everybody
part out.
all
How
right.
was your day, dog?
Man, it was good, man. I can't complain. A little traffic, but I made it.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Likewise.
One piece, God is good, you know.
Likewise, man. I had to deal with no traffic, but hey, it's all
We
good,
here.
man. I went the other way, man. Came the other way.
Hey, you were smart. You went the other way.
I went the other way.
All right.
There it is. Okay. We got somebody on here commenting.
Okay.
Y'all
Lily?
school me for the jiggling. Gotta fix that. She said, Dietrich, the story you just shared about your son transcends youth. Oh, I'm doing too much, people. Come on back down here. No, we're gonna have to fix our setup, brother. She said, Dietrich, the story that you just shared about your son transcends youth. Adults sometimes need instruction on how to deal with law enforcement and any difficult situation. Amen.
That's
Amen.
that's truth right there.
Yep.
Who said, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late"?
Oh, that's Leah. Leah Harrell.
Oh, it's Leah.
Yep, that's old
All
Leah.
right, Leah. All right, Leah. You always on time. Watch
Right,
yourself, Leah.
Leah's one of our,
I'm just kidding.
she was one of our favorite followers, man. She's always chimed in, always commenting. Hey, we love you, girl. I'm glad you made it. Okay.
Yes.
Hey,
Right.
once you got here safely. Leah Glenn, I admire what you're doing. Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
So, different people, different ideas, different perspectives. You know, it's just funny. You know, all these, you know, when we talk about different people, a lot of people, you know, say they love people. You say you're social. You are social networking, but how are you working with people for real? When you have to get in a situation where you actually have to work with people. And people who have different ideas, different perspectives, different personalities. You know, it's not always easy to balance that out. I know you've had situations at work where everybody can't agree on something. I know I have. But it's being able to, you know, I think come to a common ground, being able to say, hey, I can understand that from your situation. I can see how you can come to that. And I hope you can see where I can come to that. Now, you may not totally agree, but now let's come to a compromise, a healthy compromise.
With
if you will,
communication.
with communication. And that's what I try to do now, because I know, hey, I didn't write the book on anything, you know. So my perspective is my perspective. And it may feel right to me, but I know the other person who gave their 2 cents, their perspective means a lot to them.
Yeah.
So who's to say who is right?
I'm telling you.
You know
when somebody got made up in their mind, they know what they know. And they're not easily moved.
Man.
And I would tell anybody, man or woman, right? Look, man or boy, have your mindset and what you believe, and let it be like a rock, solid ground. Woman or man, be solid in your thinking, but don't be a fool in your thinking. Have understanding. Even the Bible say, out of all you're getting, get understanding. Don't be so stuck on what you believe.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
Don't be so stuck on what you believe that you can't grow.
I'm so glad you said that. For all y'all, and I'm not picking on nobody, but I just know a situation that just happened recently. It was a girl on social media, and it was another young man, and they went back and forth for about 4 or 5 hours. I'm talking about all day, just commenting, just trying to blast each other. I'm like, it went totally left. Now, we can argue, but we can argue in a healthy way and just say, oh, okay, I can see what.
That's not arguing.
Man.
That's debating.
Okay, debating.
I debate. I ain't arguing
Okay.
with no damn body.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, when I tell you, after 4 or 5 hours, you still in the same place because you just trying to prove somebody wrong.
Right.
You trying
I
to
hate that.
change their opinion.
like talking
You
to
ain't changing nobody's opinion.
I don't like talking to people. And then you know why?
You done wasted 4 or 5 hours.
They not getting nowhere because they're not listening to hear.
Okay.
They're listening to reply.
Okay.
Like they're not trying to hear what the person is saying. What they're trying to do is, okay, I'm showing you respect by letting you talk. But I'm not hearing nothing you damn saying.
They're just trying to
I'm
prove-
just waiting till you finish talking so I can make my damn point.
Just trying to prove each other wrong.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy.
That's what they're doing the whole
And,
time.
and I was like, after 4 or 5 hours, nothing accomplished.
Nothing accomplished. Okay, Leah Harold made a
I
comment.
know Leah had some.
Let me see. We make sure we ain't missing Leah Harold. There she go. She says, I have a story. You want to read it? You want me to read it?
Let's see. Leah. All right. I knew you had a good story, Leah. Let's see what we said. I have a story. A coworker just DM'd me and asked me if I hit his car with my door. Wow. My passenger door. I never get out that door at work. I never get out that door at work. I get there before he does. He parks next to me every day. I know him enough to where I respect him as a coworker that I would have told him if I did. I was insulted that he accused me. Wow.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
that's crazy.
I wonder why his door got like that.
That's crazy.
But I feel you. You know, at the end of the day, he just mad his door got hit. He got to put the blame on somebody. Like, hey, it didn't get like that by itself. So he just chose you to pick on.
Wow. Man, Leah, I hate that, man. You be having some situations. But
You got some situations.
but
Lil, listen, don't ever buy a gun. No, don't do it, Lil.
But nah, Leah, just you know the truth, and
Yeah,
you know
you
you
know
didn't
the
do
truth.
it, and just stand firm on that. Hey, and then you know it's even like one of the things where you be like, hey, you know me as a person. I feel like if I hit your car, we'll let you know. I have nothing to hide.
Right. Right.
You know,
right.
I mean,
It'd
period.
have been cool. It'd have been cool if he could have just asked you, Lil, did you happen to see this, that, and the third? And kind
Exactly.
of build up to it.
That
But-
would've been the best
but-
way.
But look, at the same time, this is what this show is about, and this is what the topic about tonight. People are different.
People are
Like,
different.
The way you would handle it is not the way that somebody else would handle it.
This is true.
And I understand where you coming from because
I do.
I believe what he's saying and by what I'm saying at the same time, simultaneously, we would have dealt with the situation probably like you would have dealt with it. But they're different. They've done
different.
dry up cut people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, dude, I didn't hit your car. I didn't get out on that side. XYZ. I'm going to work.
If I find out who hit it or if I hear anything, I definitely will let you know. I'm
There you
sorry
go.
that happened to you.
Sorry.
That's
happened
all
to
you can do.
That's all you can do. Now, come back down here in my cubicle with that bull, with that BS again. I might have something for you, player. Because I'm Lil Harold, if you ain't know. Get him, Lil.
He's an ex-cop. It doesn't make sense. Do some investigation, sir.
Right. Yeah. Tell him to do some investigation, man.
Man.
What Anna say? Anna Rogers says, but maybe he wasn't asking in an act. Y'all got excuses too. We got this small screen, but we're gonna work on this. That's all I'm gonna say. But maybe he wasn't asking in a accusatory way, but asking because he was puzzled as to how it happened. We are often rash to get defensive.
This is true.
That's true too.
I agree with you.
I would say though, like she said, it happened on the passenger side. I don't get out on that side, pimp. But
So-
you know, she could have went on break or something and came back and did it. Lil, you sure you ain't come back from break and go hit that man damn car?
So yeah, Miss Anna, I agree with you. I guess that's why you have to, like they say, slow to react,
Yeah,
slow to speak.
so to speak, man. Take your time.
So, you know, it's definitely. But at the same time, I can understand. Some people love their car. That's their baby, and he probably just upset, and he just want to know what happened.
Yeah. That's matter of fact. That was one of my points for tonight. Not taking offense. I think I spoke on this principle before on one of our other episodes, but I think it's in the book of Law of Attraction. I'm gonna quit quoting this stuff until I figure it out. I'm gonna go back and look at it.
Just quote it.
But the principle says, don't take offense. If you learn not to take offense to everything, you can look at things with an open mind, and you can look at things differently. And you can open your mind and see how you look at it, and you can open your mind and see how the other person looks at it. If you decide not to take offense to everything.
I agree with you. Look, Leah says, nope, went out and circled my car, ain't got no scratches. Now I wonder, with him being an officer, Leah, if he did the same thing. And I wonder if he does find out who did, scratch his car up, would he be like, oh, I apologize for, accusing you? Or does he, maybe he doesn't feel like maybe like Miss Anna said, maybe he just feels like he was just asking around. But once again, like you said, topic of the show, different
People are different.
perspectives, different people are different.
Yeah.
So like Dietrich said, just don't take it personal. And you really can't. You just have to let stuff roll off your back.
Live and let
really
go,
can't.
baby.
You really
Live
can't.
and
Like they
let
said,
go.
if it ain't gonna matter in 5 years, let it go. For real. For real.
Where'd that come from? The first time here.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even. I don't even want to discredit anybody. I want to give credit to the person who said that, but
Yeah.
I heard that they said if it's not gonna matter in 5 years, let it go.
I take that.
And you would do yourself
take that.
you would do yourself a disservice if you have any type of malice or unforgiveness in your heart. That comes from the good book. I know that. I can't tell you exactly what scripture or whatever, but forgiveness. No
I take
malice.
that.
No
If-
malice.
Listen, if it ain't gonna matter in 5 years, let it go.
It ain't worth it.
That's a
Man,
good one.
man, because you know what? I was in Walmart, right up the street, Thornton Road. Saw this guy who went to school with. So I think one time I might have let him borrow like $20 or $30. I don't know, we was in a club or something like that. And it was so long ago that I forgot about it. So I saw him go down the aisle, he saw me, and then it's like he ducked away from me. And I'm like, why is this dude ducking me? I saw somebody I haven't seen in a long time. And,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm trying to see him,
Yeah.
somebody I went to school with. And he ducking me. So I finally have to dang near run and catch up to him. And when I finally catch up to him, he looking at me like, oh. I'm like, what's up, man? How you doing?
Well, I couldn't have been there for that.
Why are you ducking me, bro? Why you running from me? He like, oh man, I didn't have your money. And I'm like,
Oh wow. Okay.
and I'm like, man,
Okay.
I could care less about that money. That was dang near 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I can't recoup off $20, $30 in 5 or 6 years, I don't even know what to say. Kill yourself.
But that goes back. Go ahead, no, go ahead.
Yeah, no. What you gonna say?
That goes back to people are different.
People are different.
Like he had in his mind that you had it out for him. And at the end of the day, people that be on people money, they really feel, it's almost like, because come on now, be honest.
Okay.
You loan somebody some money, right?
Right.
And they buy something, they spending money, they doing this, that, and third, and they gave your doggone money back. Don't it make you feel some kind of way?
Yeah.
And it makes them feel some kind of way. They know they ain't gave your money back yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they feel like you gonna want your money. And at that time, they may and may not have had that money, but at that time, I ain't ready to let go of this money.
Yeah. I tell you, man, and my thought was, man, I haven't saw so-and-so in so long. I just want to be like, man, hey, man, how everything going? I haven't saw you. How the kids? And he worried about $20, $30.
$20, $30.
Couldn't even enjoy a classmate I used to trip out with because he's trying to duck me.
Yep.
I get it.
But then again, like, he needed that money, right? At that time, right?
Yeah, he needed it.
9 times out of 10, if he needed that money then, he ain't had your money then.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why you got to work on being the lender and not the borrower. I've been preaching this to people around me and to myself. Man, do everything you got to do, man, so you can get to where you need to be, man, to be the lender. I don't want to be a borrower.
No.
I don't even want to borrow from the bank.
No.
I want to be the lender. Lord, please, Lord God,
Put that on my life.
Please put that on my life. I want to be the lender. I want to be able to bless somebody. But to test what we were talking about, I had a young lady. Oh, damn, we friends on Facebook? Yep.
Uh-oh.
Well, if they see this show, it is what it is. They know what it is.
Hey.
You just better not say nothing. 'Cause hit dog holler. I didn't say it, player. I didn't say your name.
didn't say your name.
So if you say something, hit dog holler. Okay? And you might not be the only one I did this for. But as of lately, I had a young lady, she inboxed me, man. And she said, you know what? I'm going through something.
Okay.
I need some money to pay a bill.
Okay.
I said, cool. Well, young lady, I just took a loss on some situations.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting ready to go out of town.
Okay.
Okay. I'm always going out of town. It is what it is.
Right.
But I have a travel agency, by the way, www.jaglifetravel.com. There it is.
Check it out.
Okay, check it out. So I'm like, I'm going out of town. I got some things I got to take care of for my family. I got phone bills and all that stuff I got to take care of for my family.
That's to be expected.
So I said, you know what? At all the times that you bless people and give to people,
Right.
they very well may need it. So don't, just don't. Slow down.
Okay.
Get out of yourself. Forget what you have going on. If they went out their way to go in your inbox and to ask for this, you'll go ahead and bless them what you can bless them with.
Okay.
And that's what I did.
Okay.
Like Anna Rogers just said, she said on here, I read a few minutes ago, she said, don't lend money that you cannot lend. Woo. Don't lend out money that you can't afford, not to get back. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for that, Anna.
So basically, I asked the young lady, man, send me your phone number through your messenger. She sent it. I know it gotta be linked to her Cash App, cause who links another person's number to their Cash App?
Right.
I sent her the money to pay for her phone bill. Oh, did I say phone bill? Well, now they gonna know I'm talking about that. I'm sorry.
You still don't say no names,
Don't
though.
you say nothing. But don't you say nothing. They gonna know I was talking about your ass. Okay? But anyway, the person, I perceive this person to be a good person. I don't think they were just trying to use me or anything like that. So I just decided to do that.
Okay.
But after that, I seen them kicking it. And was like, wait 1 minute. I said, wait a minute. You wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you something. I said, you know what? I just let it go. I just laughed for a second, and I'm just like, you know what? Damn, are these people not to enjoy their life? Are they not to? Are they? Anytime I'm supposed to see them, they supposed to be in bad shape? No, hell no. It's not like that. You gotta live and let go. It's like giving your money to the church, man.
Right.
Live and let go, man. Be blessed.
Right. That's like a person on the street, homeless person coming to you and asking you, can they borrow, $2-3, and you're like, what you gonna spend it on?
Yeah.
Either you're gonna give it or you're not.
They look like some crack. But I'm gonna buy me a bill. And Joe had them signs talking about, somebody, please help me. I need a bill.
If you gonna give it, you cannot control what somebody spending.
I'll keep that with you, man. This was a good one, man. I even when we came with the topic, man, it was a great number of things we could have talked about. But I listen to country music.
Ooh.
There you go again, man. Listen.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm one of them dudes, man. I could pull a little bumping Young Jeezy with my cowboy boots hanging out my Mustang window, okay? With a cowboy hat on. That's just me. But people are different. But I was listening to a country song by one of my favorite groups in the whole wide world called the Florida Georgia Line.
Florida Georgia Line.
Yes, sir. Okay. And they got a song called People Are Different.
Wow.
And I was like, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one, man. I tell you what, I love country music, man. I've been on it hard lately, even on the social networks. I know I don't say nothing about it.
Brianna. I hear you, Brianna. She said, it's crazy how people think you have it like that because of your appearance. You can look good all day and still be struggling. That's true.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She's talking about loaning people money.
Mm-hmm. And Brianna, you're right, because most people are going to make sure their appearance or their perception looks good, and I'm gonna hide whatever I'm going through, whatever struggles I'm having. I might not tell you. That's so true. People,
Hey, look,
people
hey,
put
look
on
at us.
facades.
Look at us. Don't it look like we got some money? I don't know about him. I ain't got no damn money.
I don't have no money either.
Yo, there it is. He said I did.
I just-
I ain't got no money. I'm trying to get some. What had it, homie?
But it's coming.
Straight
we,
up.
We know we're gonna claim that.
It's coming, man.
Who said? Brandon said, I love country music too. Okay, yeah, country music all right.
Man, country music.
People,
is that-
people on this country
it's
they're
that
slipping.
feel, man. Like,
Man, and you know what? It's funny because
I love it.
being different, I know growing up, just knowing all different genres of music and not just putting people in a box. You know, people are different, man. I done went up to, man, I done seen it all, man. I done seen some stuff. You go up to some people and look at the CDs they got in that car and you be like, what, you? You're like, man, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But see, people are different. You can't put people in a box. You can't, you know, you just never know. Everybody different. Okay,
Everybody.
what we missing some?
Man, let's get they comment and then I'm gonna jump.
Yes, lending people money is really just a test of your faith. If you're going to trust God to give it back tenfold. Ooh, Brianna, thank you for
Brianna.
the gym, the
Hey,
nugget.
Brianna, what you trying to do? You trying to get an honorarium on her tonight, girl? What you trying to do?
Yes, that's
She
so
wanna
true.
preach.
That is so true. But I like what Anna said too. If you're gonna give some money and be worried about it, don't even give it.
Don't even
'Cause
do it.
that yeah.
Don't even do it.
That's not even.
Don't even do it. Well, so y'all mind, man. I'm gonna tip the scale right quick. Now we talking about people are different. I want to talk about the differences, entrepreneurs versus 9 to 5s. And I believe that the distinct difference is a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Some born with engaged with it, the go-getters, if you will. Well, I ain't gonna say born. They're born with the attribute of an entrepreneur. I don't think anybody's born an entrepreneur. I think you're born with the attributes of an entrepreneur. That spirit to go get it. You understand what I'm saying? And then you have 9 to 5ers. I say the attributes and the spirit because you have 9 to 5ers that work for someone else. But they bust their ass and they go balls to the wall and they have productivity. They get it done. You understand what I'm saying? And they're able to go and they're able to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's the difference is entrepreneurs learn, because I believe entrepreneurs are taught. You had to learn to be an entrepreneur. And just because you work for yourself, don't make you an entrepreneur. I want you to get that together right now. You know what I'm saying? And just because you work a 9 to 5, don't make you not an entrepreneur. You just chose to go that route. And at any given time that you want to get your own business and do what you want to do, you can do it because it's all a mindset. Anna Rogers, thank you. She said it's all a mindset. I'm telling you, it's all a mindset. And for you entrepreneurs that's out there doing your thing, trust me, me included. Hey, me, I'm talking to myself as well. I had to learn this for myself. I had to teach myself because, boy, for the longest, I have been bad with time. Time management is a big thing in entrepreneurship. Man, it's major. I've been working on it. It's been a struggle for me all my life. I remember getting up for school. My mom be like, man, get up, boy.
Get up.
You know where I used to be at? On the toilet. And I'm still sleeping. Mommy's coming out, man, listen, man, get your act together, son. Get your act together. And I really wish she would have put a foot in my behind a little harder when I was younger because, boy, I needed somebody to knock me off that stool because guess what? Life has been knocking me off the stool for the last how many years I've been working. Understand this, you know, I've been a barber for since what, 1996, 23 years now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that time management thing is a big thing when it comes to entrepreneurship. So we're talking about entrepreneurs versus 9 to 5ers. There's nothing wrong with either one.
We have some people check. We have some people say something.
But just know that there are different people, and when I say that, I want you guys to know that there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Because everybody's not made to be an entrepreneur.
What Leah say?
Leah says, I got an idea for a business, guys. I just have no idea how to start. I can't stand working for someone else and have them control my time.
Very true.
Yep.
The entrepreneurship, a lot of times, depending on, you know, what you're doing, can free up a lot of time. But yeah, Leah, it's just gonna take some time. talking with people who maybe are already successful in
Yep.
what you're trying to do, just doing some studying. Because one thing about it, being an entrepreneur, I realize that just I'm thinking about diving into some things that it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, some sacrifice, hard work, but it can pay off.
I'm gonna
But
tell you-
it ain't easy.
I want to tell. I'm gonna give her some, dog. I want to tell you what I think you should start. Let me tell you something. I got this from not a thousandaire. I didn't get it from a millionaire. I got it from a billionaire. Okay. His name was Jeff Hoffman. I bumped into him in the airport going to Greece. Listen, this man told me, if you want to know one of the keys to success and you want to know how to get start a flourishing business, read, but don't just read things that you like. Read different things on different topics. Find out what it is that you really like and find out what people desire. If you can find out what you like and find out what people desire, first of all, because if people desire, there's a demand for it.
Right.
They're willing to go through whatever they had to go through to get that thing that they desire. One thing to want, another to desire. Now, if you find something that you like and that people desire, you'll have the attention span to be able to take that thing and make it work for you so it can monetize. Do that. Start reading.
All
Get
right,
to reading, Lil.
Where'd
We're
it
going
go?
to check back in with us about it. Oh, excuse me. Wait, my hand out of the
Rihanna
way.
said something good. She said, yeah, God, I'm a 9-to-5er, but it's only temporary. Just how God does it for them, I know he'll do it for me and others. She said,
I'm saying, it said Seymour. Hold on, buddy.
in due time. I agree with you, Brianna. Just looking at it, like even in the Bible, you look at way back in the day, everybody had their own business. You may have been a boat maker. I may have been a butcher. He may have been a mortician, whatever, but we all trade and bartered for whatever we had, whatever our trade was. I'll trade you, you trade me, but everybody
Right.
had their own business. Some people
Right.
made clothes, some people made weapons, whatever it was, and that's really that's really what the mindset is supposed to be. You're supposed to have your own business going on, and then you pass that business down, pass the knowledge on. But anyway, what's Anna talking about?
Anna
Let's see.
said, oh, you going to read it?
True entrepreneurs don't know everything, and they know that, but it doesn't stop them. They don't stress about perfection.
Perfection.
Learning is the road to success, so they are open-minded. Yes, ma'am, that is so true. I don't know how many times I listen to people who have their own businesses. They say they failed this many times, but they're glad they failed because they learned how to tweak that business, how to make it
Yep,
work.
yep.
So yes, Anna, thank you
How
for
to
that,
make it
Jim.
work.
That's good.
You gotta
Praise.
keep being an entrepreneur. You gotta keep getting up.
Keep getting up. That's it.
But look, even being a 9-to-5, you gotta learn how to keep getting up, dealing with the mess that you don't want to deal with every day. But the difference is you gotta chime in and check into somebody. You have a schedule. Somebody that's an entrepreneur, they gotta work for themselves and they gotta have the discipline to do it for themselves. When they can say, you know what, I can slack a little bit because I work for myself. Being a 9-to-5, I gotta chime in, or there's consequences. There's consequences for an entrepreneur, but it's a lack of money. Like, you're not gonna make as much money. For a 9-to-5, your ass ain't gonna make no money. Your ass gonna need a jobby job.
Yeah.
Okay? So be mindful of that. But a 9-to-5, man, it's the same thing when it comes to pressing and not letting it get you down and keeping an open mind. So like Lil Harold, you will be able to deal with the people in your workspace because everybody don't have an open mind. Open your mind to the point that you can influence people around you to open their mind. Make it an ideal, you know what I'm saying? Be a person that make other people big thinkers, you know what I'm saying? Be a person that thinks positive,
There
you know
go.
what I'm saying?
There you go.
Bring them along with you.
And if you are a 9-to-5er, because not everybody can be the boss. Or everybody can be, but not everybody chooses to. Find your niche at work.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to create a lane. You might. I don't know if you like the tech side. I don't know if you like, being on, it's so many different platforms, you know, at your 9 to 5 job that maybe you haven't really asked about, or just even know that it's available. There's so many different things you can do. So yeah, you know, if you are 9 to 5, hey, it is what it is. You can thrive in that too.
Yep.
You just have to, you know, it's all about attitude.
Yeah.
It's all about attitude.
You got some people you got some 9 to 5ers making some money. You got some 9 to 5ers. I'm an entrepreneur, okay? There is not really a ceiling on where I can go with my money. And I still don't make the type of money that a lot of 9 to 5ers make. It depends on the field that you go in. You know what I'm saying? You just have to do what you have to do. And Lil, I wanna address Lil. Lil said it's scary of the it's scary of the notion of being an entrepreneur. I cannot have an income. I'm plan A, B, C. If I fail, I'm homeless. Well, listen, that's the chance you take. That's being an entrepreneur. You taking chances, you taking risks. But I would tell anybody, be mindful of your business. Don't put all your ducks in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
And some people, like one of my buddies, he has his regular 9 to 5, but on the other side of things, the money he makes from his 9 to 5, he's putting a little bit away, and he is practicing his other craft.
Yeah.
Perfecting it, getting it ready, and then once that other craft gets to where it don't make sense to work the 9 to 5 no more, then he's gonna stop doing the 9 to 5.
There you
so
go.
it is a method to the madness.
There you go.
It's a method to the madness, because we understand bills got to be paid.
You got
Some
a
of
lot
us have
jobs.
kids.
You got a lot of people that work multiple jobs. Listen, your job, whatever business that you come up with is your part-time job. You have your full-time 9 to 5 job, and then you have your part-time. How many hours do you sleep? Ask yourself that. Find out what time that you work from, and find out how many hours can you survive off of. You understand what I'm saying? Learn how to see where you can survive so you can thrive. Understand this. Hours that I work, how many hours that I need to sleep, them other hours, you need to be working your ass off. Research until you get that idea, and then you get that service or that product in your hand, and you get to work, and you don't stop until you can tell your 9 to 5,
See
it's
you.
my last day.
Right.
See you.
There you go.
Cause hey, people are different. I'm different, baby.
People do it different ways.
I took the time out to say, listen, I'm making a conscious decision to make something out of my life happen differently. Cause people that work 9 to 5, please believe y'all, this man works a 9 to 5. There ain't nothing wrong with where he work. This man make money. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, white. But at the end of the day, man, there's a lot of 9 to 5ers that make a whole lot more than people that are entrepreneurs. It's just the way you do things, because people are different.
There you go. People are different.
Yep. Oh, I did something, y'all. Excuse me. Lord, I almost chimed us out, didn't I? Anna Rogers said, there is a give or take between the two, and you have to decide what's more important. 9 to 5 have consistency and pay, but they do have the time to actually live, or they do have the time to actually live. Entrepreneurs have limited funds, but more often they have more time to enjoy life on their time. You're right and you're wrong. You're right and you're wrong, Anna, because you and I know you're an entrepreneur just like I'm an entrepreneur. Okay? Anybody that need a house in Los Angeles, anybody that's in California need a home, Anna Rogers, she does real estate, and she also is my business partner. We have a travel agency. She's on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast, we're rocking. We're both entrepreneurs. And I would have to say, you can do what you like to do. You can. You absolutely can. And I want to say you're wrong, Anna, if you could have just added on the end that, but a lot of your time is going to go into what you're doing. You got to work your ass off so you can have that time, that leisure time, without it hurting. Okay? Because I ain't gonna lie, all the trips I go on, man, and Anna, we got to start taking some more trips, girl. Let's go, let's get it. But all the trips that I go on, man, when I'm not working, I'm not making money. You understand what I'm saying? And I had to pay for these trips. When I go on these trips, I'm not making money. So just know that it takes a sacrifice. And when I'm back at home, I'm working. And even with dating, I had a woman that asked me not too long ago, and it was a legitimate question. Look at the little people in the background. Y'all get out of there. Oh, here we go. It was a legitimate question, and she asked me, "Do you think it's wise for you even to date, being that you're in the position you're in with entrepreneurship?
Wow.
If you're building something ground up, do you think it's wise?" Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I said, you look here, little girl. Don't be tapping on my feelings like that, cause you probably telling the truth. They hit home, dog.
You know, it's crazy because I just know my dad was an entrepreneur. He used to own a restaurant, and one thing I did notice, he made a lot of money, but we very rarely saw him. He was always taking care of that business, making sure that it ran right. He had to be there. But when he did, spend time with us, he would always say, "Son, I know I don't see you like I want to, but I want to provide a better life for you. And what I'm doing is going to provide a better life."
Amen.
And he would always say,
My baby.
he would say, if I'm here, I can't make money. I gotta be watching my business. I gotta be making sure that things are going right. It was when I got older, I started to understand. I'm like, wow, when you have your own business, you actually work probably 5 to 10 times harder and more.
Harder.
You don't even really get an off day.
You tired, drained.
That's why I say a lot of people may want to be an entrepreneur, but it really may not be for them. Because I'm telling you, being an entrepreneur, man, you work all the time.
It takes quite a bit.
Look,
Man.
whereas on your 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, I'm off Saturday and Sunday, it's a given.
Right.
You're not an entrepreneur. You may work the whole weekend, whatever it requires. Some people are not built like that, and I get it.
But to go back to like Anna said, that's what Anna, you're right, Anna. But when you want to take a break, you can. Can't nobody tell you when you can't take a break.
True.
So, you're right, Anna.
This is true.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
Leah said, "I want to travel. I haven't done that in 5 years. My ultimate goal is to retire early and travel." Leah, let me tell you something. I love you to death, Leah. You got to take some trips. I don't care if you take a road trip. You got to decompress. You got traveling, vacationing, especially with friends and family if possible. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
We give these jobs, we give them too much of our energy.
Hey man, when she started doing this damn traveling, who should she use, man?
Jack like travel, of course.
There it is, man. I ain't said he did, man. Straight up and down. But speaking of traveling, man, people are different is the topic. For the people that just chiming on, the topic tonight is people are different. And we're talking about traveling. If you get on an airplane, get on a boat, get in a car, get on a damn donkey.
However you do it.
Go somewhere and you will see why a lot of people are like they are.
People are different.
California,
Different walks of life.
New York, go to DC,
What's up, son?
where they go, okay? All that, man. Go to Texas, man, where people really wear cowboy
Chopped
boots.
and screwed.
Okay, straight up to my chopped and screwed. We ain't talking about the hood. Look at the cowboy boots, man. That's what they do to chop and screw that, man. All of that. At the end of the day, man, go across the water. Even there's a thing, I think there's Snapchat. You on Snapchat?
I'm not.
I have an account, but I don't use it, man. It's too much for me. But on Snapchat, I checked it out one time, and there was a little map on there.
Okay.
And you can hit the map on anywhere in the world.
Wow.
And you can find people that have Snapchat, and you can hit the map and watch their Snapchat for wherever in the world they at.
Wow.
So they in Greece, they in Nigeria. What up, Nigeria? What's happening? If they in Yugoslavia, what's going on? Australia, all my Australia people, what's happening?
Wow.
You can see what they're doing, and see their lives. You know what I'm saying? But it's even better. You can get on the airplane and you can go witness people and how they live, and then you can come back to the States and be around people from these places and talk about where they from. Oh my God, it's mind blowing. It's a beautiful thing.
That's enriching.
Man.
Now you're enriching your life now.
You're enriching your life because people are different. And then if you can get around these different people and take on a lot of their culture, especially for the men. Listen, man, you can be very, very stoic. I pride myself in being a man that is different. This is the Jaguar living I'm talking about right now. You understand what I'm saying? Being aggressive and living the hell out your life.
Yeah.
Doing everything that you got to do, man, to build yourself as a person. To build yourself as a person.
You sound like my dad now.
To make other people better.
Man, my dad would always tell me, I'm like, why do you want me to go to college so bad? He never said, I want you to get a PhD, master's, I want you to be smart. He always said, I want you to be well-rounded.
Yeah, man.
He always said that. I want you to
That
know
boy.
that there's so many different people in this world, so many different people at this college with different walks of life, different experiences, have been through different situations, look different, different religions. I want you to know that. I don't want you to just be closed-minded. It's more, he would tell me it's more in this world than just Atlanta. And I'm so glad, because when I went to Georgia State, I learned, man, I got Indian friends, white friends, I got Puerto Rican, everything, Arabic, everything. I met so many different people, and it enriched my life.
Yeah.
And I look at things different. I don't look at things with a closed mind, because I've talked to all these different people, and they've given me their different perspectives, and I know. I'm not ignorant. I know. So, anybody, travel. Get out there. I don't care if it's a road, like you said, road trip, plane, boat, donkey, horse.
It don't matter.
It don't matter, but you better use Jack like travel though.
You better. So on that note, man, listen, the hour's winding down, y'all. We got to get out here tonight. We got to cut it at an hour. We went over just a little bit, man.
I hate it. I love talking to y'all.
But speaking of travel, listen, man, I don't travel because I have a travel agency, okay? I'm at the beginning. So folks be like, man, what kind of discounts you can give? Man, quit asking for so many discounts, man. Listen, man, pay your way sometime, pimp, okay? But listen.
Brianna said it.
Brianna said, don't get so caught up in making a living and not actually living. Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. All right, can't take no more comments. I gotta get out of here. So, with that being said, man, like I said, I don't have a travel agency. I don't travel because I have a travel agency. We started as travel agency because I like to travel. Okay, so at the end of the day, man, I gotta make some money. Right now, I gotta leave to go to another client to take care of them because I'm getting on the plane in the morning. I'm going to California. Wow. Me and AK, Anna Rogers, my business partner, we're not playing. Real talk. Y'all finna see the pictures in a minute. AK, tell them they gotta come. We're gonna see where we headed.
Leah.
It's gonna be a treat. That's all I gotta say.
Leah, you gonna go on your trip. I speak that. That's on your life. I speak that on your life. You gonna go somewhere. Things are gonna be looking up for you.
Straight up and
Brianna,
down.
thank you for checking in. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Brianna.
Safe travels to you too. I just appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I say, y'all's comments have blessed me. I hope we bless y'all. I love what we do. I love this. I love this. This is great dialogue here.
Hey, man,
Anything else you gotta say there?
he said dialogue. He said big word. My dog, man. My goddamn brother, man. I love him to death, man. Years in, man. The time put in. Y'all keep loving on one another, man.
Please.
Y'all stay tuned in to Thrive 365 where success, substance, and relationships matter. We love y'all, man. Till next time.